Imanaga, a 4.4 ERA in 16 starts this season. You know, he's been the most consistent part of this rotation.
1-2, got him. Splitter from Imanaga, 1 up, 1 down.
And Shota Imanaga going with his pitch to start this game. That splitter working it down. Tatis chasing it, which is what you see. Swing and miss, chase with this pitch. That combination is what makes Shota so good, and what's really going to just carry him, try to limit those fly balls.
0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2 delivery. Fly ball, right field. Conforto angles back, and he makes the catch, just shy of the ivy. And it's a 1-2 inning for Shota Imanaga with a pair of punch-outs. Imanaga fired. Soft liner, shallow left. Hack races in, can't get it. Ball's in front of him, and it's a leadoff single for Andujar in the second. Bottom 5 in pretty much every category. Throwback to first is not in time. And a big reason why Fernando Tatis Jr. struggled the first half of the season. Manny Machado struggled pretty much until the last 2 weeks. Take a look at this pickoff attempt, and they'll take a look.
Call on the field is safe at first base. Chicago is challenged.
All right, they're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine.
That's close.
You're the analyst, Elise. What do we got? See, I'm just the play-by-play guy. I don't have to make that proclamation.
You just turn to me. Yeah, when it gets really hard, you just say, well.
I mean, you went to Cornell.
I think you got him. I like that angle.
Shota, one of the best pickoff moves in the game. Yeah, that looks pretty conclusive.
There's a gap there, right? He's not on the bag yet.
Tagged by Michael Busch on the pocket. If this gets overturned, it would take away a leadoff base runner for the Padres. Andujar reached on a little looper single and left.
After review, the runner was tagged before the base. Call on the field is overturned. Runner is out. Chicago retains their challenge.
Nice challenge, Brett Counsell.
Validation.
Vindication. Comes with 15 pickoffs this season.
You got 1 out, 2 strikes on France. Whoa.
That goes flying, ball goes nowhere. Strike 3.
Hot day. In front of the splitter, and whoa. Look at that. That had some serious hang time.
3-1 delivery. Chopper to first. Busch fields. Steps on first. And it ends the inning. Imanaga faces the middle of the second. 0-0. 3-1. Ground ball towards second. Long way for Nico to get it. Fires to first. He throws it away. Bogart's not going anywhere. Beat it out to begin with, so it's a single.
Shota does a nice job of getting the weak ground ball, but you can see the distance that Nico has to travel. It's going to be a tough play. Going on the back foot, and we've seen him make plays like this before, but this one probably one that he can just hang on to.
Imanaga delivers. High drive center field. Pete comes in, can't get it. Back-to-back singles here for the Padres. Bogarts and Fermin. Now first and second with nobody out in the third.
So far, Shota's been doing a good job of burying the splitter. This one just catches too much of the zone, just a little bit too high. So for me, drives this one into center field, and I go back to 2, as we talked about, Alex, when you fall behind, just trying to get back into the count.
Squares to bunt. On to Shota. Fires to first and gets Cronenworth. So a sack bunt. Regards to third. Fermin to second. Little Baltimore chop bunt.
Cronenworth does his job. Like you mentioned, the high hop. Shota takes a quick glance over at third. Makes the play. Nicely done to first.
Ball to short. Dansby fields, fires to third, and they get Freddie Fermin. So they get one of the runners in scoring position. But Xander Bogaerts scores RBI for Tatis, and it's 1-0 Padres.
This is part of that high baseball IQ that Dansby brings to every single game. And so you're not going to get the runner at home. You don't need to go there necessarily, but instead of going to first, heads up, runner going to third, get the out there.
Line drive left field, single for Samad Taylor.
Another reason why that out at third, getting Fermin going second to third on the ground ball, because it scores on a hit like this, but now you just have runners first and second, and there, just another pitch, catches too much of the zone.
1-2. Broken back grounder. Shota tracks it down. Underhands to first and gets Machado. 1-0 Padres, middle three. Well, left field, half back, and they'll play it off the wall and stuck in the ivy. That holds up his hands, and Miguel Andujar, an ivy-aided double.
This is another splitter that Shota just leaves up. Andujar hits this one hard. It's caught in the ivy. He finds himself at second.
1-1 delivery. To center. Calls in for a base hit, picked up by PCA. Andujar stops at third. And now first and third, nobody out for the Padres in the fourth.
So another splitter that's basically middle for France, and so all he does is maybe jammed a little bit, gets that soft flare into center field. It's enough to get on base, move that runner to third, and so Padres have created a threat here in the fourth with no outs.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Merrill looked uncomfortable, and a big strikeout for Shota.
He goes with the sweeper here, just keeps it down, gets Merrill to chase. Good location, good pitch. It's a strikeout.
1. Drive down the left field line, and Xander Bogaerts takes that one into the corner. One run scores, runner stops at third. Xander Bogaerts, RBI double. The Padres double up their lead. It's a 2-0 game.
So Shota goes back-to-back on the splitter. We said good location to start the at-bat, but then again, this one, similar location to what we've been seeing when the Padres are taking advantage, just catching too much of the zone, needing to work it more down. So Bogaerts gets a hold of it, goes down and gets it. Knocks in a run.
It's double number 5 for Xander. Now getting into a precarious spot in this game. 2-0 Padres lead. They have runners at second and third, one out. Conversation, Tommy Hotovy. Rest of the infield. Up. Bush makes the catch. Imanaga delivers. Ground ball to first. Backhanded Bush. Underhands to Imanaga. And it ends the top of the fourth. Shota limits the damage. 2-0 Padres. Hard to third. Bregman field. Steps over to first. Gets Tatis. 2-1. Ground ball to third. Bregman again. to first, 2 outs.
No, my bad. My bad.
I mean, I usually
Turned
get that
around.
reaction from you.
Turned
So
around
it's
my
fine.
bad. Yay!
Bregman again. A trio of 5-3 putouts. Back liner, center field. Andujar with a leadoff single. Ty France with the single. So Shota after a 1-2-3 fifth. Back-to-back singles to start the 6th.
So Fran's getting another hit in this game, and this time Shota, you know, we've seen this before with Shota, really lately, more ground balls, but this one finds a 5-6 hole.
Fly ball left field. That makes the catch. Stay where they are, 1 away. Shota fields. With the runner at first. Smart play, gets the out. So 2 away and runners at second and third.
This has been a theme for Shota. I've talked about it before when I've been on the sideline as they mix in the sinker. That's been one attempt to get the ball on the ground for Shota. Well, you attribute that a little bit to the fastball velocity being back up, so the discrepancy in velocity between the fastball and the splitter can add to those ground balls rolling over the splitter.
It's a pop up here. Bush by the tarp, backs up, makes the catch. Great work, Shota Imanaga. Scoreless 6 and a quality start for Shota. 2-2 game. 2-2. Rolled over to second. Nico gobbles it up to first, gets Cronenworth. And now, Shota Imanaga. Ball game finish. Quality start official. Yeah.
Great start.
Great start.
Quality start, great start for Shota.
Especially with these conditions, especially with the traffic out on the base pass. 6 1/3 innings. 2 runs for Shota, and he gets a round of applause as he makes his way back to the dugout. Pitching change here at Wrigley Field.